Careful. Such talk would be ill-advised.
I will say what must be said. She is a murderer and a traitor plotting against her king. I dare to say it, and it seems I am the only one here who does.
Ah, to be young and mad. It has been many years since I had the privilege. Do as you see fit, my lord, but I fear that you will come to grief.
I am not afraid.
No, of course not. Good luck, Sir Uther. You'll need it.
Sir Alistair, what are you still doing here? I would have thought you'd be moving heaven and earth to find the Greystone girl.
I am, your grace. But first I must tell you of Sir Uther Donnelly's impropriety. He spoke of you in a manner that was inappropriate.
Ah, Sir Uthor, yes. A sad case of excessive loyalty. The poor boy holds me responsible for the illness of our late lamented John Arryn. I do not know what fantasy has overtaken him. I imagine that he allowed his pain to overshadow his reason. As for my bore of a husband, he pays no attention to what is said, even within his walls. He is incapable of maintaining order, or even his queen's dignity.
I find it hard to believe that no one came forth to defend you, your grace.
Oh, of course, Sir Valar immediately offered to silence him in the most violent manner. But I do not wish to see the young man hurt for such a trifling thing.
My queen, with your permission, I wish to attend to the matter of Sir Uther Donnelly.
You think that you might be more diplomatic than your half-brother? Yes, I suppose so. The Hand of the King was very much loved by his people, and our differences were well known about court. It would be unwise for me to be too severe towards Sir Uthor. That would simply lend credence to his foolish words.
I should be able to find a more elegant solution. Sir Uther might find it in his best interest to humble himself, perhaps even publicly.
Really? You intrigue me. Go ahead, Sir Alistair.
So, knight. No doubt you come back to carry out vile deeds for that whore you kneel to.
You are mistaken, Sir Uther. The Queen does not wish to hurt you. Quite the contrary. She has already done much to spare you a tragic fate.
What do you mean?
Your talk does her no more harm than the buzzing of a mosquito. However, it has not gone unnoticed. Some people are becoming annoyed. Such as my half-brother, Sir Valar, for example. He has a notion that your death would distinguish him in the eyes of her grace.
Sir Valar, eh? He's a swine, and unworthy of such a title. Let him come. 'Twould be an honor to defend my lord's memory.
I can only admire such inflexible loyalty. I wonder what he's hiding. Indeed, many others wonder the same thing.
What do you mean by that?
Come now, Sir Uther, I am no longer young. You and I both know what kind of relations develop between a knight so authoritative and so strong, and his squire, so ready to please.
Slanderous cur! You insult me! You insult my lord!
My poor boy, already the question is on every tongue. Your despair is so poignant that it has piqued the interest of the court. But after all, it is not so serious a thing. You wouldn't be the first to service his master thus, and you won't be the last.
I will not tolerate your filth any longer. On your guard.
That firebrand didn't want to hear a thing. May the master take pity on him.
Here is my valiant knight. I thought I had made it very clear, Sir Alistair. Violence was out of the question. I am starting to think that all Sarwicks are bloodthirsty brutes. I am the one who will be blamed for your excesses.
My deepest apologies, Your Grace. I had no other choice.
I think it is time for you to go carry out your task. Bring that girl back to me, and don't disappoint me again.
Very well, Your Grace.
You'll be wanting to marry her off to young Joffrey as well. That sounds awful.
Sir Alistair Sarwick, if I could have a word with you for a moment.
Who am I speaking with?
I am Lord Arwood Halton, Master of Castlewood. Your family and mine have long been friends.
Yes, I have heard tell of the Haltons of Castlewood. What can I do for you?
I've heard rumors that you've had difficulty finding your brother, Garwin. Did you get the help you had hoped for from the Queen?
More or less. I am surprised that it is public knowledge. The Queen doesn't seem inclined to flaunt her arrangements.
You will quickly find that it is difficult to keep secrets inside the Red Keep. There are far too many inquiring ears about. On that subject, what say you to moving this conversation elsewhere? I have a residence in the city. We may speak freely there. I have vital information regarding your brother.
At the least, Castle Black is safe again after we took care of Godric's hirelings. Bertie could have turned some of our brothers, Jaw. And we still don't know which ones.
Adam Flowers is responsible for leading the investigation and flushing out any traitors amongst them.
A witch hunt. No good will come of that.
I dislike this situation as much as you do, Moors, but we have no choice. I trust Adam. He will use discretion and wisdom. Just ask him if you need to know what the status is.
Very well. And what of the imposter?
John Arryn's death, the arrival of this girl, and the men from the south. These can't be coincidences. In my opinion, the imposter is nothing but a pawn. Everything leads me to believe that he works for someone more important. But we won't let them get away with it. The Night's Watch will hunt him down and make him pay.
Unfortunately, our power is limited to the gift. The law is clear. The Night's Watch must stay out of the realm's affairs. Otherwise, we ourselves will be considered traitors to the crown.
Rest assured, Moors. I don't intend to be known as the Lord Commander who led the Night's Watch to its ruin. We will stay out of Westeros politics. We just need to settle our own affairs. Someone brought us into this by sending these mercenaries to our territory and corrupting our sworn brothers. We must be cautious. One misstep, and Castle Black could pay dearly. But the message must be clear. No one attacks us without paying the price. Moors, I need you to follow their trail. Thus, I am naming you as a recruiter of the Night's Watch. In this capacity, you will be able to leave the gift and act freely. This letter, bearing my seal, will prove your good faith to those who might doubt your word. Your mission will be to find the guilty parties and punish them in our name.
Hunt down and eliminate. Understood. What do you plan to do with the girl?
Perhaps I can go with Sir Moors on his journey. The North does not seem as safe to me as it once was.
I agree. Besides, Since you're the one the impostor is after, and he knows where to find you, you are no longer safe here.
The Lord Commander is right. Jon Arryn entrusted this mission to me. I will not fail his memory.
Patrick will accompany you to the border of the Gift. He has already proven his loyalty. As for me, I will put together an escort of our most trustworthy men. They will meet you near Molestown. Moors, you might cross paths with Sir Godric's impostor and his men. Be alert.
I have every intention of crossing paths with him. The two of us have a matter to settle.
May the old gods speed you. The perils of the Seven Kingdoms are as dangerous to a sworn brother's body as they are to his soul. But I have faith in you. You will succeed.
Well then, let us get Patrick. He must be downstairs.
I'm with you.
Patrick, we're leaving for Molestown, and I need someone I can trust. You're coming with me.
You want to go back? There will still be enemies there.
Exactly. I need to know who sent them. At the moment, my only lead to find that out is the impostor. I'll find the rat and get him to talk. And I'll be sure to rid the Gift of that traitor and all his henchmen.
Very well. Give me time to get my things and I'll come with you.
Sir Westford? Isn't it risky for me to go back there with you? After all, it's me that the men are after.
As long as you're with me, you'll be fine. Trust me, lass. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you.
Very well. I left my belongings with Sybil when we left Molestown. If I can, I should like to get them before we leave the north.
We'll be passing there anyway. As soon as we get the chance, we can go to your room.
Thank you.
All is well. I'm ready.
Let us go then.
Wonderful. It tastes so good. Here, try this. Wonderful.
Adam, the Lord Commander.
That's right. Another bloody chore for me. That'll teach me to be the smart.
This is serious, Flowers. Some of our brothers betrayed their oath and tried to kill me. What do you have to go on?
I've examined your 3 victims. Theomar, there's little doubt that such...
That's highly likely.
The only way of knowing would be to question.
I shall have to talk to them.
I believe We've gathered them all here and blocked off all means of access. I thought we could leave them all to stew a bit, just to see what happens. I hear men...
Good day to you, Moors. You wouldn't by any chance have some work for me?
I haven't...
Sure.
This...
It would seem this is the mother. I will restore all her soft beauty. In memory of all...
Two patrols lost on the same day.
Bartram, we need to talk.
Moors, that black-hearted Flowers is accusing me of treason again.
We face a grave
I've already been interrogated. Tell me what...
How did Godric...
If I wanted to dishonor myself... Jonas seems to be having a run of luck.
I was...
I'd quite like to see my family too.
I'm telling you, calm down and... Shut your mouth!
So, Trebor.
We hid his body in the snow, in the old outbuildings. I swear, we would have tried to tell you as... He was Please, Moors. Don't do it. He'll never get over this.
I've made...
You What will they do to me?
But I can't stay calm. We need to talk about it. They are. They warm themselves at our fire, they eat our bread.
Grandson.
What can a wrinkled old man do to help you? Gods be good. No. No, I don't think I saw anything like that. No, I'm sorry. I can't help you any more than that, my boy. What happened?
And my...
You've really made a name for yourself recently, Butcher. No good comes from Indeed. Anything I can do for you?
You know all the dealing.
Trebor. All the same, don't go too hard on him. He's had a tough time.
But then they are knights, and you're just a poacher. What exactly were you hoping? I was a poacher.
What now?
He...
Go and see his brother when he wants. I'd quite like to see my family.
Who do those lords...
What can a wrinkled old man do to help you, my boy?
Why don't you...
Is that Bart?
Did you...
I thought he just wanted to spend time in the warmth, talking with... I should hope...
You've really made a name for yourself recently, Butcher. No...
I know what you might think, Moors, but I promise you I'm telling...
How do I convince you I'm true to my word?
What?
Listen, I will show you something I've...
Don't even...
It's in the common hall. My stash is right under the Lord Commander's nose.
These are my life spoils, Moors. If you take a look...
All I can see...
Wait. Most of our brothers will never be able to settle their debt.
All they're losing to me is the power which I can...
3/4 of the brothers here at Castle Black owe me favor. I have a role here, a position, a good position. All of my cards are now on the table. No tricks.
With everything you told me about Grants. And now...
Well, I'm not sure of this, but Grants came to see... He wanted a place in the next game.
Man.
And he paid off his debts just like that, in one go.
I think he owes...
All the same, don't go too hard on him. He's had a tough time.
But then they are knights, and you're just a poacher. What exactly were you hoping? I won.
What now?
Relax, Bart.
There's no chance of...
He managed to kill Gordon and got out alive. That's something.
Moors?
Let's return.
What do you want to speak about?
You told me that the two in...
Yes, along with Theomar, they were responsible for looking after our visitors when they were here.
Domeric did not flee.
How did that?
He...
Idiots. They should have told us.
Murder?
Unfortunately, you're right. Trebor will be sentenced for murder. Any other news? What do you want to speak about?
Have you?
Of course. He accompanied Sir Godric Donnelly to the top of the wall. Who knows what was... I'm only doing... Any other questions?
I've no...
I've already... Thank you. My thanks for taking care of that.
The girl is here. Kill her and we'll be rich.
Mort, Patrick, thank the gods you're here.
Lothar, tell me what happened.
A man offered us 20 silver stags each to help him get hold of the girl you have with you. And I alone refused. If you hadn't intervened, I would have died.
Maybe you can return the favor, brother. Well, it seems someone is prepared to pay a high price for your capture. It appears we've already found your admirers, lass.
Very glad to hear it.
So this is what the Night's Watch has come to. Our brothers now value the tainted coin of a stranger over their oath.
The worst criminals in the realm are sent to the wall. Is it really a shock to see them succumb to the allure of coin like this?
Our oaths and our laws should outweigh the actions of our pasts.
You're right, Mors.
Lothar, tell me more about the man who bribed our brothers.
It was one of those southern men. The brute who was always following their leader around at Castle Black.
Jared, does that rat really think his crimes will go unpunished here? We'll show him the price you pay for attacking the Night's Watch like that. Would you lead us to him?
Of course, follow me. Over here.
We'd best move quickly. We can't...
Hey, Mors. Haven't seen you in years.
What are you doing back here, Raff? I've lost count of the number of times I've ordered you.
I'm just passing through while trading.
I'm following a man. Do you know it?
Mors Westford? The great... I never thought I'd live to see the day. No, I've...
Spare me your...
keep quiet now. It's just behind this rock. He's the one who tried to bribe me.
It's that bastard Jared. Lothar, return to Castle Black straight away to warn Mormont. Tell him to send us more men as soon as possible.
Understood.
Stay quiet. Let's listen in.
You've done well, Bartram. The sworn brothers you're bringing us will be a great help in getting the girl back.
So long as I've got my gold, I'm fine.
Bartram, you traitor scum. I think they still have more to say. Keep quiet.
I don't understand why you're still around these parts. The old bear knows what you're up to, and won't be slow to respond.
We have no choice. If we go back to King's Landing empty-handed, an even worse fate awaits us.